Welcome back, all you sports and gambling fans out there. Today, NCAA basketball betting is what's going on. And joining me here to help me out with this is Ross Benjamin, our SBR contributor. The game we're looking at here is the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Duke Blue Devils. And just a quick reminder, so far in the last 7 games that Ross and I have covered, he's 5-2 in his college basketball picks. So, Ross, how's it going, man? I hope you have had a great day so far.
It has been so far, and thank you for asking, Dex. Let's make it 6-2.
All right, sweet stuff, man. More money in my pocket. All right, let's start with the Fighting Irish. Now, they are 1 victory away from playing for the ACC championship in their 2nd season in the conference. And Notre Dame is one of the 3 teams that actually beat Duke this season. Now, that was their first meeting of the season where Notre Dame won 77-73. But less than a month later, they visited Duke and lost that one 90-60. So, considering this is a neutral venue, Ross, do you think that could help Notre Dame have a shot against getting the win in this spot?
Well, it's still in the state of North Carolina. They're playing in Greensboro, so you could rest assured it'll be a pro-North Carolina type of crowd tonight for Duke. It will be extremely tough for Notre Dame to pull off the win in this venue tonight. But the more important question is, can they cover this number? The Irish squandered a 43-25 halftime lead versus Miami last night, actually fell behind by 1 point in the second half, and then eventually rallied for a 7-point win. They'll certainly need to put forth a more consistent effort tonight against a red-hot opponent like Duke, which is a serious national title contender. As I alluded with you yesterday when we talked about Notre Dame, the Irish are the best perimeter shooting team in the country, with all things being considered, Dax. They've shot 50.4% from the floor and converted on an outstanding 39.1% of their three-point attempts this season. So they can hang their hat on that to give them a live chance tonight.
All right, but without a doubt, man, it is going to be tough. I mean, Duke, they've pretty much been unstoppable right now. They are on a 12-game winning streak, and they recently smashed North Carolina State 77-53 in yesterday's quarterfinals, shooting for 58.6% from the field. So, Ross, do you expect them to keep their dominating ways as they have been so far?
Well, you know, ironically enough, their last loss was on January 28th, and that was that game at Notre Dame. They've also covered 8 of their previous 12, including 4-0 straight up in ATS in their last 4. And the average margin of victory in those 4 contests was 23.3 points per game. It would be hard to imagine, Dex, that we'll see a huge drop-off in their play tonight. It will just be a matter of how motivated the Blue Devils are versus an opponent they defeated by 30 points the last time they met.
All right, it should be, I mean, at least it looks a little bit interesting in this case because odds makers are only favoring the Blue Devils by 6.5 to 7 points on the spread. Now, their against the spread record for the season stands at 18-13-1, while going 10-8-1 against the spread in conference play. Now, when they are favored by 5 up to 12 points, they've gone 7-4, while Notre Dame is just 1-1 as a dog in that same range. So, should we just lay the 6.5 points in this case, Ross?
Well, you know, you made an excellent point about the point spread, Dax. I mean, again, Duke defeated Notre Dame the last time they played 90-60, and they were up by over 30 points at the half in that game. So the point spread of 6.5 at a venue that's close, actually very close to the campus of Duke in Durham, North Carolina, this speaks volumes to me. They say the great equalizer for a college basketball underdog is their ability to hit a high percentage of their three-point attempts. Well, if that's truly the case, then Notre Dame qualifies in that regard. I like the value on the underdog in this spot, despite having to fade a red-hot team like Duke. I'm going to take Notre Dame tonight, Dax, plus the 6.5 over Duke.
All right, it's definitely going to be a great game to watch. Ross, a pleasure talking with you. Thanks for the insights and the pick, and we'll talk again next Monday.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you for having me, Dex.
All right, and everyone else, don't forget to check back with Ross tomorrow for some more sports coverage and your free picks. Till then, for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.